Hi, and welcome to the final video presentation in our Azure Cost Optimisation series, following on from the previous sessions by my colleagues, and thanks to Carlo Doherty for his video on forecasting and budgeting, William Nelson on non-disruptive ways to cut your Azure cost, Richard Ojo on using non-production licensing models to reduce Azure spend, and finally me, Niamh Ní Thuilleoin, and this session on planning for MACC and negotiation. And if you haven't seen the previous presentations, I recommend you do. Since 2015, Microsoft has been changing the way in which it fulfills software and online services. The Microsoft Azure Consumption Commitment, or MACC amendment as it's known, is one such change that many organizations will need to plan for and manage effectively. But how do you plan for and negotiate with Microsoft, and what are the key points to be aware of before you sign the agreement? In this video, we will answer these questions and provide some tips to help you. So my name is Niamh Ní Thuilleoin, and I'm a senior Microsoft license consultant with version 1 SAM practice, with many years experience in helping customers with all things Microsoft licensing, as it's an ever-changing world, never static and certainly never boring. So what is the MACC and how does it work? As its name suggests, MACC provides organizations with access to a variety of concessions by making a financial commitment to Microsoft over a specified term, usually 1 to 3 years. The MACC is a program for customers who have either a Microsoft customer agreement, or MCA for short, or an enterprise agreement, an EA with Microsoft. MACC for EA, or Enterprise Motion for MCA amendment, is directly negotiated by Microsoft sales teams and with you, the customer. So you need to approach the MACC amendment just like any other multi-year licensing program. It gives Microsoft a platform to provide flexible payment options while providing customers with access to incentives like the Azure commitment discount against the current list price for MACC eligible Azure products and solutions, the MACC amount committed to, and the MACC term. The service level discount, which is targeted discount on services where Microsoft seeks to grow market share, and other incentives like Azure credits or Microsoft funded consulting services to drive adoption, such as the Azure Migration Programme and the Microsoft Cloud Adoption Framework. And marketplace benefits, so where you can purchase eligible offers from Microsoft partners that count towards your MACC. So MACC offers greater flexibility and discounts compared to historic Azure license programs, and certainly you wouldn't find in pay-as-you-go. So what are the key points to be aware of when planning and negotiating with Microsoft for the MACC? So before you sign a MACC amendment with Microsoft, you should consider the following points. So your team. Assemble the right blend of skill sets to forecast Azure requirements and effectively negotiate with Microsoft. So by having either in-house or external licensing experts work in tandem with IT, finance and procurement, business and operations is therefore essential. Your cloud strategy and roadmap. So you should have a clear vision of your cloud goals, objectives and timelines. You should also have a realistic estimate of your current and future Azure consumption based on your workload type, sizes and growth rates. And this will help you choose the right MACC amount and term that matches your cloud strategy and roadmap. So your agreement type and payment preference. So you should understand the differences between the MCA and the EA and the pros and cons of each agreement type. You should also consider your payment preference, whether you want to pay upfront or in monthly installments, and the impact of each option on your cash flow and budget. So your eligibility and usage of Azure services and solutions. You should know which Azure services and solutions are eligible for the MACC and which ones are not, including any marketplace offerings. And your cloud and migration and adoption support's available. So take advantage of the technical and financial support that Microsoft and its partners offer to help you succeed in your cloud journey. MACC is a contract and legally binding obligation where you must spend a predefined amount of money during the term of an agreement. And this is important and requires careful planning because overcommitting and underutilizing Azure may result in a shortfall payment at the end of the term. So Microsoft do allow you up to 12 months to use up any unused commitment, which does provide a degree of flexibility. However, many organisations may fail to track and forecast the risk of a shortfall payment, which may impact on cash flow at the end of the agreement. Undercommitting and overutilising Azure may result in the loss of more competitive pricing during the term of an agreement. So undercooking a commitment or where there is unforeseen growth can result in a loss of buyer power, unless a proviso is made during the contract negotiations to allow for competitive pricing structures in the future where there is an increase in Azure consumption. So in conclusion, the Microsoft Azure Consumption Commitment, or MACC, is a great way to get the most value from your cloud investment. And through MACC, you can access lower prices, flexible payment options, and other benefits that are definitely not available under programs such as Pay-as-you-go. With the right team of stakeholders and subject matter experts, start early to fully understand the art of the possible and to develop a robust negotiation strategy. So key actions to take before entering negotiations or signing a MACC amendment. So let's say for current Azure customers, verify your current Azure consumption position and make sure you are maximizing Azure cost optimization techniques, root out and eliminate Azure related waste. Take time to independently forecast future Azure demands, such as your cloud strategy and roadmap, your agreement type and payment preference, your eligibility and usage of Azure services and solutions, and your marketplace purchases and benefits, and your cloud migration and adoption supports. By doing so, you can ensure that your MACC aligns with your cloud goals and objectives, and that you optimize your Azure consumption and performance. To watch the other videos covering the topics in the series of Azure Cost Optimization, go to our YouTube channel as noted in the slide. Thank you for your time today. I hope this video meets your expectations. If you have any questions, feedback or suggestions, feel free to contact us at version 1 and have a good day.